What's up, YouTube? You know, I feel like I should have a script for these videos. However, I don't feel like that's one of my strengths. I don't feel like I'll ever be honest to myself if I structure the opening monologues to these videos, because I just like to talk and be honest with at least myself. And in this moment in my life, as a common theme through all these videos, is just this sense of disappointment in myself. So I'm kind of using this as my therapy session. So thank you so much for watching, subscribing, connecting to my next episode of Self-Hatred. However, it's so important for myself to do these videos and talk to people, because there's just so much love out there if you really just look for it. It's kind of the same concept of, like, if you think of a random car and then you see that random car everywhere when you're driving around, and that's kind of the same idea when you want to be positive and loving. And that's kind of what I got during this interview. Someone who is so positive, so motivated, and someone who is just going to be like, I'm going to figure it out. No matter what obstacle, no matter how many challenges, I will not lose. And obviously taking pictures, you know, is my main objective in these videos. However, it was so beautiful to see somebody go get their goals and keep learning and staying so positive and loving and bubbly. And I really envy that. And I'm also just so proud of how that organically got together. And I'm really excited to share this interview with you guys. So yeah, let me know what your favorite photo is. And thanks for watching. Go. Hi. I'm gonna dive right in. So this is your studio, right?
Yes.
What were some of the hardest parts getting started starting up your own, business?
So I started Ballerina completely on my own.
Okay.
But what a lot of people don't know is that I was actually creating and working with my business about 3 years prior to the studio.
Okay.
I opened Valerius Productions in October 2019,
Okay.
and then by March of 2020 we were shut down.
Oh, okay.
For the
Okay. Pandemic. Okay.
So it took a lot of transitioning, obviously. I basically stopped production entirely and redirected my focus and my view, and ended up with the studio. I actually ended up back in Bristol, which led me to getting to know the community, and through that, there was a lot of encouragement from the community to open my own studio. I will say, to answer your question, the hardest part about starting my studio was that it's taken months and years to lead up to that opening date of your business.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're not done.
Sure.
Then I had the thought in my head, you now have to keep your business open. So you won't get a break once you hit that opening date. Now it's like, okay, you have to keep going, which was extremely daunting and scary and overwhelming.
So what do you think are some of your greatest strengths?
My greatest strengths, truthfully, I think would be, oh gosh, I think...
I ask hard questions.
I think my greatest strengths are my kindness,
Okay.
and my tenacity. I think my drive to overcome any obstacle, I think, has created the best foundation for me to start this business, and accomplish any endeavor that I set my mind to.
Besides this, what's another thing in your life that you're really proud of?
What's something that I'm really proud of? Truthfully, I am very proud of the connection that I can have with other people.
Okay.
I love people,
Okay.
and I love hearing others' stories and knowing, what their struggles have been, what their happiness is. And I find that I can connect to a lot of people from all different walks of life, and I do love that part of myself.
So most people say they hate people, you know, it's a
Yes.
very common thing. Why do you like people in this sense? Because, you know, because people
Yeah.
can be mean and selfish and like in their own mind. So what helps you like keep that humanity in
Yeah.
people?
There are selfish people and there are scary people, but for the most part, I believe that if you show kindness to others, I believe that you end up bringing out a lot of beauty and a lot of kindness in strangers.
You seem very positive, very like loving. Is that something you've always worked on? Is that something that you've like keep a conscious mindset? You know, how do you do it? Because I guess I'm asking for myself. It's so easy to get mad all the time.
Like I said, I think that there's so much beauty in the human experience. I will say that I have the full range. I get angry all the time, and I have very sad moments, but I think that every single day that I walk outside, it is a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice, you said?
Yeah, it's a choice to be open to beauty and open to happiness. And I can't say that it's actually uncomfortable almost to have that mindset, because there are very hard moments and things that, you know, I've experienced and been through, but it's a choice.
What do you think some of your challenging things you've been through? One.
I don't want to be too sad. I mean, I've experienced a lot of death, you know, young death in my life, and I think that that's one of the reasons that I, you know, walk out of the house and I look at those around me and I already miss them.
Yeah.
I already miss the people that I love, and I miss everyone all the time. If I'm not with them, I'm missing them, and I'm sad that time is going by, and I'm not seeing them grow and change in that moment.
Hold on. So I guess my last question I'd like to ask, I just had it in my head and went fading away. Let me get another picture. So I'm not trying to do 800 things at once. When you find yourself in these sad moments, what do you do for yourself to stop, you know, maybe like smell the roses and like get out of it? Like what are tools you use? So maybe hopefully one day maybe someone watching this can like use that, because like it's so easy to stay in that negative sad hole.
Honestly, I go through it instead of avoiding it. So I will cry.
Okay.
I will cry heavily and allow myself to feel that moment, get it out of my system, and then I will call a friend. I'm always on the phone with a friend. Or, as cliche as it sounds, watch a funny movie.
Okay.
Lately I've been dancing and singing to the song YMCA. It's very healing.
Yeah.
But like when I throw my hands up, it's like I will sit there and I'll go and it really it makes me laugh.
That's so
And yeah, that's kind of how I choose to get through it. Dance is very helpful. Shake it out of your body.
And I think that's how I want to end it. Thank you.
Well, thank you.